I don't think I'll be coaching now. I tell you.
Are you ready, colleagues? Ready? Okay. Coach, congratulations on the victory and one. Your reflection of the 120 minutes.
Yeah, good evening to members of the media. Shoops, thanks. Congratulations to the team. Congratulations to Tuks for being very good opponents. They were so difficult. Mario Mesha said to me it was like visiting the dentist. And it's so true, that one-on-one, the entire pitch. But we also made it difficult for ourselves. We could have been 3-4-0 by halftime, maybe even in the first 15 minutes. We missed so many of these chances. Tapelo, Neo Maema's chance, but all right, we have to suffer together. We have to go through the difficult moments together. But I was very proud of the players. They never gave up. And congratulations to them. Very, very proud of this group of players.
Questions from the floor. We'll take one round of questions and then a big one.
Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Kamu.
This game was the second penalty shootout in a week that you've won, and you've noticed a trend in the recent games that you've been grinding out results more and more these days, as opposed to, I guess, playing free-flowing football. Is it that at that stage of the season where performances don't really matter and it's all about winning games?
But I thought today we were good, guys. I thought we played well today. It's tough it's going to sound like excuses. But I thought today we played well. We created so many chances. We took risks even with our substitutions. Against Yanga, in the lineup, we had one centre back. One. And no one spoke about it. Towards the end today, we had only Toby on the pitch, one centre back at the end. And this team keeps doing these things. We take risks, we try to win games. Contrary to maybe, I watched Manchester City versus Arsenal. The English media hammered Arsenal for parking the bus against Manchester City. And in our country, we praise all these teams that park the bus and defend deep and all of these things. And then we say, Sundowns, what. But okay, good. I don't know. I'm very tired, guys. I'm exhausted. I don't even think I have the mental strength at the moment to analyze the game. But I really, my feeling, unlike the feeling against in our last game. Who did we play in the last game? Spurs. Yeah, Spurs, I don't think second half we were good. But I thought today, really, honestly, today I have a good feeling about the performance. I have to watch it and see it again, but I have a good feeling about today's performance. I really do.
David and Karabo.
David?
Yeah, Coach, congratulations on
Thank you,
going
sir.
through. I think even the opposition, maybe planning here, they would have been coming with a different starting lineup. But I look at your program, you play again on Monday, you have to travel. I was also a bit surprised by your starting lineup, going for your regular first 11. But part of me also thought tactical prioritization.
Yeah.
Maybe not coming back on Monday with most of the ones who are playing here today, and just your thought into this tactical prioritization.
100%. But let me not give too much away. But this team needs to spend time on the pitch together. We've got to build chemistry, fluidity, cohesion, and the only way to do that is on the pitch. And I want them to play more together. I'm not sure what we will do on Monday. We have to take it one day at a time. At the moment, they must be exhausted because I am exhausted, and I think the most important thing now is recovery, regeneration. Yesterday, I only had 10 minutes on the pitch, only 10. And the rest of the time when they were in the massage room, ice baths. So I've also got to give a lot of compliment to my staff, the people behind the scenes, Tato Santos, Stuart, Sbu, all these people, they're working so hard. Mateus, these guys are really, really working very, very hard behind the scenes to keep the play. Today, Today we ran. We really ran. We gave it our best. We never gave up. I like this feeling where I look at their eyes and they want more and they want to push and that for me is maybe the side that we didn't have before. You know, these type of games. If you think about it, if you think about the Spurs game, for me it reminds me so much of the Stellenbosch game last season where we lost, and the other one where we drew at the same pitch. No, actually, it was at the Danny Craven Stadium where we drew 1-1 with a penalty that we conceded late in the game. These type of games, last season or the season before, we lose and we draw because we just give up. Now we've got strong mental fortitude. We dig deep. We support each other, and even though we make it so difficult, you know, but I'm very proud of the players, proud of the bench, proud of the team, and we just now have to recover and prepare for Monday against a very good team, but on a very difficult pitch. Dobsonville is tough, you know. Fortunately, I've watched a lot of Swallows this season. I've watched so I think I know what to expect. But let's see. Let's recover and reward them with a day off tomorrow.
Karabo, then we'll see you. Do you have a question? Yes, sir. Can we that side and we'll move this side.
Coach?
Yes, sir.
My question was a bit different to what I'm about to ask because I see a lot of tiredness as you correctly. But you've already spoken about the recovery of the players, but that is physical. Can you just take me through the mental recovery of the players? Because I think that's also very important. What does Sundowns do to recover the players mentally? Extensively, please, Coach.
No. I don't have an answer for you today. Sorry. I wish I was extensive in my answer. What I do know is they must not speak to the coach. The coach will be sending corrections and pushing and more. I must switch off my phone and not contact the players for the next maybe 24 hours. I'm going to try very hard because I've got no social life. My social life is the players. I stress them so much. So I'm going to try to give them a bit of a break mentally. And that's why I think they deserve it and they need it.
Good evening, Coach.
Good evening. Thank you, sir.
Coach Lisane, a student of the game, who's getting to the game, starting development level, varsity level,
such a good coach.
Promotion, but also now at the point where he's on the verge of sort of getting the team to promotion to the top line. You started with congratulating the team itself, but I wanted to get a sense from your side, as a teacher of the game yourself, having viewed how they play. Game management from Coach Lisane, what did he do right today? And him being on the verge now of having seen what top flight football is like, is he a person that could, stand ground at a top level from what you observed today in terms of his game management?
No. I've watched fortunately I watched the last, I don't know for sure. I watched Spurs when they played I think that was the last 32, they played Swallows. I watched Keswick, which they played recently. Those games, they were very, very good. They played Milford also recently. That was one of the games. I had only 24 hours to watch, but a good team, well coached. It was so difficult to break down. This one-on-one, they follow your players everywhere. They follow Marcelo, they follow Mshishi, they follow, and in the first half we did it very well, and I think we, after missing those couple of chances, we just, I could see, and I said to them at halftime, they can't always keep looking at the bench, because when they struggle, and maybe it's my fault, they've got a huge dependency, this team, on me. And I said to them, you make the games difficult for yourselves instead of scoring the goals. And then when the game is difficult, you're all turning to the bench and you're looking for solutions. The solutions sometimes are not on the bench. The solutions are put the ball in the net, keep doing what is right, We tried very hard today to draw them in and then try to find the second position and win the back of the midfield, which we were so good at doing. And for only 10 minutes of training, I thought we were so good, and it's the first 20 minutes I want to watch it again because Modiba's second position, Obas's second position, Mshishi's second position, Marcelo's movement to win the back of the midfield. These type of things, and then we create the chances and we leave the game open. And then when you leave it open, like we knew, they get one set piece, they get and from a situation we were in control. And I said to Obas when I said I have the picture, because he could have passed the ball to Neo, who made the second movement to the second line and to win the back of the midfield. And yeah, but okay, we did better. I'm happy with the subs. The young Mabena was good. He did well. Still, I asked them for productivity. You know, it's like Maseko's performance against Chiefs. It's industrious, you know, it's energetic, but something, chance, short, you know what I mean? Like productive. But these kids, I have to spend time with them on the pitch. Maseko also, he comes on, industrious, busy, but the shot is there, the out, something, you know, yeah, Loch was unlucky also. That last minute, it hits the heel, you know. So, but I think they deserve a team one. I think we deserve to win. I think we played the game we like it's supposed to be played. We were open, we tried, and of course, when it's a game like this and it's 1-1, it goes to penalties. You're going to praise the opposition for sure, and they deserve it, because I would play probably the same way against this Sundowns team. But I'm proud of this group. This program is so tough, so tough, and they just keep going and going. No complaints. They push. Very proud.
Sia and Lawrence.
Coach,
So, Sia.
congratulations on the win.
Thank you, sir.
Just on the note of Tapelo Maseko and Mabena, specifically Mabena, and I know you previously said that we need to be careful about these young players. But every time he gets on the pitch, he shows his potential,
Yeah.
and his quality.
Yeah.
Maybe in this star-studded Sundowns team, maybe what do you think it will take for him to get minutes consistently like his counterpart at Orlando Pirates are really?
Yeah, the environments are completely different, number one. Number two is, the feeling I have is that the youth of today thinks everything is easy. It's one good performance, I must start now. No, the other day we were complimenting Mshishi for 400 appearances. We went down history lane. Mshishi was signed at Sundowns. You know how many months he waited for his debut? 9 months. And then you see the longevity. So I tell them all the time, the kids, they've got incredible talent. But the problem is one good performance, now back page on social media, what. And the player stops working hard, and I would rather have a longevity player like that than to have a one-season wonder. I've seen them so many times in my career, so many times I've seen these one-season wonders. And then they just whistle away, So I try to keep them on the edge, good performances, and then there's a very interesting story of actually an interview of Van Persie. And Van Persie says he was speaking to his son. And he said, in fact, even Cristiano Ronaldo says he took his son to Madeira, where he grew up in Portugal. And he said he showed his son where he slept and where he grew up. And the son said, "No, but you're lying, Daddy, that's not where you grew up. Did you really sleep there?" And because the kids today, they grow up, and society is completely against the upbringing and the welfare of these kids. And that's my feeling. It's not the same feeling for every coach, but that's just the feeling I have about these kids. And it's the same way I've got to continue with Mabena, with Ndando, with Tando, with Kutlwano, Mali. These kids, Gabi, even these kids have got incredible potential, but you've got to dim the light a little bit yourself, because no one else is going to. And they've got to understand that life is hard. It's not things are handed out to them. Life is very, very hard. And when I look at them and I see the desire, the appetite, they will play. But they've got to understand that life is hard. It's not this is why these kids break down. And then the only way that they try to support themselves is through substance abuse, and then you ask yourself, oh, but what happened? But they have to understand that it's not easy, and to protect them from the ills that society throws at them, you sometimes you have to be the one that develops the hardships intentionally, and so they understand the journey of a professional footballer, because the journey of a professional footballer is not easy, it's tough.
Coach,
It doesn't come easy. You are quite right, Avi.
Coach, maybe the playing fields are not the same, but Tuks, Esperance, two different stratospheres, but
Yeah.
potentially a good test, because these guys, I think they enjoy the second ball more than scoring goals. They're physically demanding, and the coach said that they are so, I wouldn't say infatuated about fitness. So in Tunis, this is what you're going to get.
Oh, for sure.
So was this a good test, one? And then secondly, is there it's very similar. It's very similar. It's very similar to the...
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Coach, is a silver lining that you're not thrashing everyone, because there's no room for complacency in this period.
No, you are so right. That's one of the reasons why I'm saying we need to be on the pitch together. We have to struggle together. We have to learn to trust each other in difficult moments. And to develop that, you have to be in the difficult moments together, you know. No, but if I put a little bit more context to your question, I dilute it. But the truth of the matter is exactly that. We have to be on the pitch together, developing the team together. If you think when was the last time we've had a consistent starting lineup after AFCON? Every match the lineup is chopping, changing, injuries, refreshing the players. No team develops like that. No team. So I'm trying to push them even beyond and beyond and beyond by keeping them on the pitch. I don't know if the schedule allows me, but we just have to keep going. They have to keep playing every 2-3 days. And I told them even yesterday at training when we started, I said, I'll have 10 minutes, but you must know you have to play. You have to play every day. And when we rotate because people deserve to be on the pitch. Meritocracy, we can't lose that. And we can't be handing out, let's hand out. You lose the essence of competitiveness, you know. Because people think, oh, no, they'll rotate. I'll get a chance. So I don't have to train well. I don't have to play well. You know, I'll get a chance next time. And then you lose the feeling of what football should be about. Football should be competitive. But anyway, let's stick on the positives. And yeah, it's tough at the moment, but we just have to keep going.
Okay, cover the Tunisia. One question, please, sir.
Coach,
Mr. Matlati, sir.
just looking at you, it's very clear that you're tired. And you can imagine how the players are feeling for this program. Wasn't it going to be easy if you are not playing on Monday? I know the previous coach said to us he mustn't commit suicide. I hope you also will not commit suicide.
Who?
No, the previous coach.
Oh, no.
When he was asked,
No chance.
But I'm just saying, you know, wasn't it going to be easy if you're not playing on Monday?
Yes.
Because also after that, you have a long haul flight to
Yeah, no, yes. I'm struggling to sleep because I told the player, they were hoisting me in the air and they were punching my back. So I told them I've got to sleep on my stomach. I've got my back. I said I'm a mess at the moment, but I'm allowed to because I'm human. I know I'm allowed to. I said to myself, you're allowed to feel tired. You are human. You are not a robot. And I spent too much time on the team, and that's one thing I'm actually learning at this present moment in time. I'm allowed to feel tired. I'm allowed to feel grumpy. I told them also, I'm allowed to feel worn down. I'm allowed to feel like a human being, like they are allowed to feel like that. You know, I have to deal with their mood swings and their tiredness and their grumpiness. But that's why I say today I'm so proud of them because they never gave up. it's such a good group of human beings, and they keep trying, and we keep pushing. But we are allowed to. We are human. We're not robots. And at this moment in time, we just keep going, and we have to keep going. No one cares. Who cares? I said it the last time. I said, who cares? Really, who cares? Who cares that I'm feeling tired? No one cares. Let's lose. You will see what is going to be tired.
But it will be better if you're not playing.
Oh yes, for sure. You want me to say it? You want me to say it? Mr. Mahlati, I'm tired.
Can you take us home?
Yeah.
Thanks. Saving the best for us.
No.
Coach, congratulations on winning a
Thanks.
tough away fixture.
Thanks, kids.
Yeah.
Away.
It's away. You got them
Away.
Coach, I know this. I'm running a risk of you not answering this question, but do you think it's going to be very difficult for you to get a penalty now? Because
Yes.
on Tuesday you won a penalty that is, the rule says legitimate, but it was a very polarizing situation because you find one TV station say it is, one says it's not, and today you had two that looked like these might be penalties.
Yeah, when they shouted on the bench penalty, I said, you are not getting it. I did, honestly, I said, you are not getting it. And there was for Peter and for Gaston, legitimate. But, all right, we can't keep winning on penalties, can we? It creates hoo-has and havoc. And we just have to keep going, guys. What are you going to do? I'm tired, Kent. Let's really, honestly, I need a nice sleep, switch off my phone, not talk to the players. They'll send me the corrections. I'll read the corrections on Sunday. What's tomorrow? Saturday. I'll read them on Sunday.
Days of the week, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Include that as well.
Hey.
Who cares?
Yeah. But coach, how is it